Have you ever wondered why, without saying a word, some people seem to change the entire energy of a room? Why is it that when they walk in, conversations soften, eyes linger, and hearts feel a little safer, even though they're not trying to be noticed at all? Chosen one, this is what is happening to you now. Something powerful and sacred is awakening inside you, and it's not loud. It's not something people can see with their eyes or something that can be copied or faked. This change is quiet. It is steady. It is real. The light you are carrying now doesn't come from your looks or your clothes. It doesn't come from trying hard or chasing attention. It comes from the deepest part of your soul. It comes from the moment you chose to stop betraying yourself. You no longer shrink yourself to be accepted. You no longer chase after the approval of people who cannot see your true worth. And because of that, the real you, the strong, calm, steady you, has stepped forward. There was a time when you wondered why people didn't see the real you. Maybe you compared yourself to others and thought they had confidence or success that you didn't. Maybe you thought they had something you lacked and you were waiting for your turn. But you are not waiting anymore. You don't need permission. The time is now. Your quiet strength speaks louder than any words or performance ever could. The light inside you isn't trying to be seen. It simply shines. And this light isn't for show. It's not meant to impress. It's meant to guide, to warm, to remind others of what's true. You've walked through dark times, and now you know how to carry your light without needing applause. That's what makes people notice you now. Not noise, not charm, but truth. What is happening within you this month is no accident. Your heart is steady. Your mind is clear. Your soul is in tune with divine timing. You are not attractive because of what you wear or how you look. You are magnetic because of what you've let go of. You've let go of the need to convince. You've let go of the need to be chosen. And in doing so, you became the one who chooses. You choose where your light shines. You choose who gets your energy. And because your choices come from truth and peace, people feel it. They may not know why their eyes follow you. They may not know why their hearts slow down near you. But they feel it. Your presence speaks louder than words. Your energy reaches places words never could. Your light no longer tries to be seen. It simply exists. And that changes everything. You are not just beautiful. You are true. And when someone lives in truth, their light shines so brightly it touches everyone around them. Your confidence isn't loud. It's steady. It's the kind of confidence that comes from knowing yourself, loving yourself, and no longer arguing with yourself. Your steps match your soul. Your habits match your heart. You're walking in alignment. And that is why your energy feels certain, peaceful, and strong. Real confidence isn't about how many people look at you. It's about standing tall, even when no one claps. It's about staying soft, even when others are unkind. It's about holding your light steady, without bending it for approval. Your presence no longer pulls people into chaos. It helps them find their center. Your stillness is not empty. It is full of wisdom, full of peace, full of strength that doesn't need to shout. People feel this around you. They may not know why they feel drawn to you, but they do. Their words slow down. Their hearts soften. They feel safe because your energy isn't hungry for attention. It is full. It is whole. And wholeness is rare. You remind people of what's possible. You remind them of peace. You remind them of truth. You are not here to impress. You are here to awaken. And that's what you're doing, without trying, without asking, simply by being who you are. You have become someone who no longer needs to be understood by everyone, because you finally understand yourself. You don't chase love or praise. You don't perform to be seen. You simply are. And that is what makes your presence unforgettable. People feel your energy and pause, not because you demand it, but because their soul feels called near you. You wear an invisible crown, shaped by all the quiet choices you made when no one was looking, the times you stayed kind, stayed true, stayed peaceful. That crown isn't on your head. It's in your energy. People feel it before they see it. And that's why you no longer blend into the crowd. That's why your presence changes the space you walk through. Your light isn't here to blind or control. It's here to guide. You don't lower your light to be closer to others. You hold it steady, and those who are ready rise to meet it. You don't compete. You don't chase. You simply exist in truth. And that truth shines brighter than any performance. You have become a safe place, a reminder, a signal that real love, real peace, and real presence are still possible. And that chosen one is what makes you unforgettable. You have become someone people can no longer ignore. For those who once overlooked you, this is both beautiful and frightening. They didn't expect you to rise like this, but now you are a presence they can't forget. You are the one they think of when they compare, the one who stays in their mind long after you've gone. Not because you tried to win them over, not because you sought their approval, but because of your truth, your strength, and your integrity. You didn't need them to stay. You became the standard they didn't even know existed. And by the time they saw it, it was too late for them to rise to meet it. This strength you hold doesn't come with the need to rule others or prove yourself. It comes with the responsibility to keep choosing your best self, to stay kind when others are cruel, to stay clear when others are lost, and to bring peace simply by being present. You don't stand above others. You are grounded, and that groundedness is what makes you unforgettable. You didn't get this strength from the world. You built it within yourself. You chose it, and now it fits you because you decided it was yours. This is where your true journey begins. The change that was once only inside you is now flowing outward. Your presence leaves a mark on every person you meet, every word you speak, every glance, every goodbye leaves something behind in their soul. You no longer live for applause or attention. You live to stay true to your path, and people feel that. Women especially feel it. They sense your energy not as performance, but as permission, the permission to be themselves, to speak honestly, to feel fully, to drop their armor and explore their own wholeness. You don't try to entertain or impress them. You empower them. That's the difference between leaving a momentary impression and building a lasting legacy. Your true impact will not be written in trophies or titles. It will be written in the hearts of those who breathe easier because of you, in the souls that remembered their sacredness because of how you live, in those who found hope because you were brave enough to share your own healing. This is true power. This is real impact. This is the fire of your spirit. Those who once doubted your light now wonder how they missed it. Some who tried to dim you now try to copy you. But you don't rise to seek revenge. You rise with vision. You don't return to prove yourself to anyone. You return to rebuild what has been broken in your family, in your community, in the world around you. You have become someone who will never shrink again to make others comfortable. You will never stay silent just to protect people from facing their shadows. You are truth in motion. You are love that stands tall. Your gentleness filled with strength. And this time the world will not forget you. You have reached a stage where your presence not only inspires, but challenges. The mirror you hold no longer reflects only beauty or brilliance. It reveals truth, and that truth disrupts illusions. People may feel uneasy around you, not because you've done anything wrong, but because you are showing them what is real. You don't reflect back the masks they wear. You reflect back their potential, who they could truly be, and that can shake them. Women especially may feel this deeply. For some, you may be the first man who doesn't reflect back their mask, who doesn't feed the illusions they've built to feel safe. In your presence, those masks begin to slip. This isn't always an easy process. Sometimes it happens through stillness, sometimes through silence, sometimes in a sharp moment where they realize they cannot hide their truth from you. And because you remain steady, without judgment, without trying to seduce, without trying to fix, you become a threshold. You become the space where they must choose, keep pretending, or step into their real self. You no longer join in the dance of appearances. You offer something far more powerful, what is real. And for those who have built their identity on pleasing others or needing approval, your presence feels like a challenge they didn't expect but desperately needed. And in those moments, you must not shrink. You must not soften your truth to ease their discomfort. You must not bend your reflection to match their fear. Your task is not to be liked. Your task is to stay clear, to stay kind, to stay true, to stand with love and strength, and let others face themselves, even if it is hard. Some will walk away, not because you failed, but because they weren't ready yet to rise. And still, you must hold the mirror. For those who are ready, you will be etched into their hearts, not as the man who rescued them, but as the man who helped them see their truth, the man who stayed steady when their shadow appeared, the man who reminded them of who they really are. Your presence now offers not comfort, but truth, not illusion, but freedom. You don't offer what's easy. You offer what's real. And those who are ready for that will find in you not a lover, not a teacher, not a fantasy, but a clear reflection of their soul that changes everything. With this power comes responsibility. You have stirred souls awake. You have shattered the glass of illusion. What you leave behind is not polished or perfect. It is vulnerable. It is real. And now, your mirror must become more than a surface. It must become soil. Because nurturing someone's reflection isn't about fixing them or carrying their healing. It's about holding space for their process while staying true to yourself. Your energy, once wild and searching, is now steady, deep, wise. It invites instead of chasing. It supports instead of demanding. It doesn't seek to pull people in. It offers a place where growth can begin. You are no longer sparking temporary flames. You are planting seeds for lasting change. When someone sees themselves clearly in your mirror, it may not always feel good at first. Sometimes it hurts. But if they feel that your reflection is steady and kind, they will stay with it longer. They won't run away so fast. You have created not just a moment of truth, but a safe place where they can keep coming back to themselves. This is the deeper magic of what you now offer. You are not only reflecting truth, you are creating the conditions for it to grow. You give silence when it is needed, encouragement when it is earned, challenge when it is right, but never control, never distortion. Your energy, even at its strongest, does not pull people to you. It gives them space to stand on their own. Your strength no longer comes from persuasion. It comes from presence. People do not feel owned by you. They feel free beside you. And because this is so rare, it is precious. You must protect it. You must choose wisely who you share it with. Because the stronger your mirror becomes, the more people will be drawn to it. Some will come to grow. Some will come to take your light without doing their work. Some will come hoping you will carry what they refuse to face. And still, you must stay rooted. Stay kind, but clear. Stay open, but wise. Stay loving, but never lose yourself trying to comfort someone else's shadow. Your energy is no longer just a mirror. It has become a safe space, a garden, a sacred place where truth can take root and grow. Those who are ready for that growth will not see you as a hero, but as a witness. Someone who sees without trying to save. Someone who holds without trying to control. Someone who reflects without trying to cling. This is the kind of presence that helps people remember their own courage to become whole. You are no longer a mirror of looks or feelings or thoughts. You are a mirror of the soul. This part of your journey is no longer about forcing change or using power to impress. It is about something deeper. It is about being the kind of man whose presence helps others remember who they are beyond their roles and masks. Your energy has turned into light that is steady, warm, alive. It no longer demands. It awakens. It no longer searches for fulfillment. It gives others permission to feel full. And that is the gift the world needs most.